What's going on, everybody? We are back with another episode of the Flameside podcast, and today we're going to be doing the 17th episode of the Flameside podcast. And today we're going to be talking about a couple different things. And today we're going to be, I don't know, dude. I just can't keep up with this kind of stuff anymore. Aren't fucking routines hard? What do you think?
No, I'm doing great, Shane. It's so great to be back. Um, I can't believe you're in a bar though again. I feel like you're just a drunk these days.
Yo,
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
yo, is that
So,
cool?
awesome number 17 came to mind. This is episode 17, everybody. So,
True.
we have to, pick a player that wore 17. One came to mind right away. Philly legend, Wayne Simmons, the Wayne train, bro.
The
Oh my God.
Wayne
I had to
train.
pick the Wayne train. Um, yeah, who do you got in mind?
Can you quick? What's the first Wayne Simmons moment that comes to mind in your brain, if you can come up with
The
one?
first Wayne Simmons moment that comes to mind is obviously, bro, when I was with you watching that outdoor game. I don't know what year that was, 2018 at this point.
Something like that.
But yeah, and he laid that nasty, dirty ass hit, bro.
I just love like the still of him in the penalty box. Like the replay's going, he's like elbowing the fucking penguin in the head. He's like down. Simmons is in the penalty box.
He's like, that's clean. They cut to the
Like
bench, the Flyers bench. They're all like, that's clean. That's
yeah.
clean.
Was that the
And
same game that Malkin chopped somebody in the back of the head with his stick?
I don't know, but I just remember the Flyers had an incredible like buzzer beating goal, dude. And it was like Simmons' last game. I think that's why it's so memorable for me. Like he
Um,
literally got traded like the next week. So had to go with the Wayne train. Philly
Fair enough.
legend.
Fair enough. I'm gonna go with another hockey player. The first person that came to mind for 17, it's got to be Milan Lucic. I mean, he's kind of a funny guy, you know. I feel like even non-hockey people might even get down with Lucic being a silly kind of character, right? I mean, just fucking look at him. But yeah, I mean, Bruins legend, I guess, and everywhere else, he was kind of a huge joke, which I always found kind of funny because like he's a huge dick. I remember one of the first things that I had read about him was in a playoff series against the Montreal Canadiens. He's like going through the handshake line. He told Dale Weiss, "I'm gonna fucking kill you," which is a pretty insane thing to say to somebody after like losing a hockey game. But
He's lucky he didn't say that to me.
uh huh, uh
That's all
huh,
I gotta say.
yeah. So I mean, he's a little bit unhinged, but like I guess being unhinged is cool these days based on
Is
whatever
it?
whatever these Gen Z Zoomers are purporting to our fucking.
Dude, I be like more and more each day. I'm grateful that I'm a Gen Z.
Why is that?
I just think they're funny.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I think Zoomer humor is the best. I think Zoomer everything is amazing. Hey, wait, Gen Z and Zoomer is the same thing, right? Or
Yeah,
am I
yeah, yeah.
okay? Yeah, I think Zoomer stuff is the best, dude. I'm in this like boomer chat where they're talking about stuff, and they like so often will like say like, oh, Gen Z like. They need it in a TikTok. Like, oh, if I was this political party, I would just put it all in a TikTok for them. And it's like, bro, like I would wager a lot, in fact, all of my money on like a intelligence level. I would say the Zoomers are like going to blow out any other generation like by a landslide. Like people underestimate the impact of like everybody having access to information all the fucking time. You know, like if I hear about some shit that I don't know, I can straight up Google it. You know what those fucking assholes had to do, bro? They had to like ride their bike to the library and hope that motherfucker had like a book on it. Are you kidding me? Like
But most fuckers didn't even like go through that. No.
oh no, most of them just stayed at home and fucking
And
like
just like today, that there is a lot of Gen Z people that don't, they could be wondering about some shit and just won't look it up. There's still that still exists, but
sure what they could.
they could.
They
It's,
could.
I got mind blown that my brother was a Gen Z because he's 97. He's literally like on the cuff of it.
Your brother
So,
is not Gen Z.
dude, he's like the biggest millennial in the
Yeah,
fucking
he's
world, bro.
he's a millennial. I don't care what they say. Your brother is a
Dude,
millennial.
that pissed me off. He and even like his humor is millennial. Dude, but
I
I think
almost
like millennial humor is so funny though, for some reason.
really
Just like if it's done right.
like in an ironic kind of way, or like genuinely like laugh out loud funny.
Well, sometimes I actually think it's funny, yeah. Because like
I
the yard guys, that's one of my favorite parts. I always bring up the yard guys on this show. I know I do, but
uh-huh.
dude, I just consume so much like Ludwig content and slime content, and they're like the biggest millennials ever, but they're honestly funny to me.
I guess NL is millennial, isn't he?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
He's
and they
so
do.
funny, bro.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, you got me. You got me. I mean, I don't
Well,
know.
obviously there's millennials that are funny. I mean, a lot of them aren't.
I just when I think of millennial humor in particular, I think of like Duckface and like fucking whatever those
Oh yeah.
whatever they get up
Well,
to
even
with
the Gen
like
Z things like that, I think you can kind of get memed on for like some of like the things that Gen Z is like will say is funny.
I guess yeah, but there is a particular kind of like I don't know. There's probably a better term for it, but I can just all I can think about typically when I think of millennial humor is like the phrase like, "Well, that just happened," like, or like they're adult.
For
It
Gen
is
Z?
no for millennial,
Oh,
which like I
and Gen
don't know.
Z's humor is like making fun of that exact like kind of thing.
I guess millennial is the generation that would stack up in terms of like intelligence because they were probably young enough, like your brother technically is, to where they could like look shit up, but they also have some years on us on this planet, which I do not underestimate. So maybe it balances out. But like us compared to like boomers and like anybody over the eight, I'm not gonna say an age because I don't want to offend anybody that's like right on the cusp, but you know who you are.
But that also
If you,
makes me feel like the people that like are that old that did like make the effort in those ways, like they're actually like him, you know?
Okay, but like even if they did make the effort in those ways, like it just took so much more effort to learn about
Oh
shit,
yeah.
Like you can't learn about 14 different things in an hour. You have to learn one thing. Like you got to go find the book on it, bro, or you got to like see it somewhere, experience it,
But
right?
those
Like
people that did do that, bro, they have like some different level of
yeah, sure, whatever. I mean, shit.
they're the smartest. No, dude. Just kidding.
Yeah,
So
it's
you were
like
over here this weekend,
oh, I was over here. Yeah, I took a visit to sweet home Chicago.
and
Um,
we promised content and we delivered.
We promise content and we delivered. I mean, that's the kind of thing you can expect from us. Is anything that we ever promise is going to be delivered, right?
No,
Have we promised?
absolutely.
Have we promised anything else that we haven't delivered?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Like what?
I promised that I was going to be in New York filming content, and then our flight got canceled.
I
Can we
guess we
hold that
also
against us?
no, but I think we also promised the next time we were in New York as well.
We did. But
And
we
did we?
did produce something.
What did we produce?
You took a video of me eating pizza.
Did we
That was
post
the
that?
I did post it. That was the only thing that we got.
Okay, well that's content. I
It
mean,
is content, bro. I'm sorry. And honestly, I thought it was going to perform better. I thought my performance was maybe decent, but shit, maybe not.
I thought your performance was great, personally.
Yeah, my mom fucking loved it.
That's great. Hey, don't spoil anything.
And the pizza one?
No, with an email character.
Oh. But
Just
yeah, we did film some, but yeah, back to what we were doing. We filmed mini golf. And
yeah,
so
we
if you
filmed
saw
mini
the
golf.
first video, we said that the winner is going to get to decide Himothy of the Week. We're not going to reveal the winner because I'm still going to be posting the mini golf clips over the next few days. But they did pick a Himothy. So we have a Himothy for you guys that we're going to present early.
Hmm.
Flame, would you do the honors?
Shit. Sure. We the Himothy this week is going to be a two-parter Himothy. It's going to be a Demothy. It's going to be Deadpool and Wolverine. So get your bets in as to who picked that. Was it Flame? Was it Side? Was it some other character that got fucking lucky as fucked on the back nine? But yeah, of course we're not going to spoil anything. So
Yeah, there's some fun golf videos on the way. They're very entertaining. It gets more entertaining as it goes on, I'd say.
um, I would say that a lot of my best performances were not captured on video. So just keep that in mind when you're judging me, please, members.
Yeah, your hole in one I missed, my hole in one I missed. I
Oh,
don't think I caught one on cam.
no, I don't think you did. I think well, those are the only two hole in ones, right?
Uh, did Michael get one?
No.
Scott didn't?
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
I thought
No,
Michael did.
no, no, no.
Yes, yes, yes.
Which hole?
No, I'm just kidding. Well that's our hymn with you this week. Deadpool. and Wolverine the movie. It's coming out on Friday. We're going to see it. You're not going to be around. I'll be watching
Oh.
it Friday night, late night. Maybe I'll do a fresh out of the movie theater review. I'll get a reaction from
Yeah.
everybody. Quick score out of five. Quick score out of five. You know?
Are you expecting like good stuff from this movie?
No,
Really?
dude, I've fallen off of my like Marvel loving and Star
No
Wars loving. It's
way.
been so hard, dude. Like, I mean, obviously, I enjoy the stuff that I've enjoyed, but like, I don't revisit it anymore. And like, the ones that we've seen have just been so bad. And like, all the Star Wars shows that are coming out are so fucking bad, bro.
Oh,
So,
I thought people liked the most recent one.
most recent Star Wars?
Yeah, isn't it? What's it
Hell
called?
no, bro. The
Oh,
Acolyte, the show?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Well, maybe some people do, but like from a lot of the things that I've seen, it's a no-go.
Um,
But like, yeah, I
I
just don't even tune in anymore. So like, I'm not excited for Deadpool Wolverine. Like, I just feel like it's gonna fall on deaf ears for me.
I just can't believe like I feel like they need to just like reduce the quantity of content for Star Wars universe and like hone their efforts on one, story cuz like as an outsider, I guess actually it's probably not a good idea because I think like they're coasting so much off of the Star Wars universe that like they probably can just put out whatever they want and do well off of it cuz a person like me, I'm probably not going to watch that shit regardless. But like, damn, it's just like annoying when it's like I feel like there's a new Star Wars show every fucking 3 months.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Like they need to relax. Like wouldn't you appreciate as a fan to have like one singular story with like a lot of effort put in and like good storytelling and character development rather than like whatever the fuck this is?
Well, like honestly, if I could pick my dream scenario is that they would do like all of these shows, but just like do it in like a cooler way. Honestly, like because like some of the shows that they've dropped are like I think sick, but like sick and the idea like Obi-Wan show, like fuck yeah, sign me up, but like it just flopped. Like
Yeah.
Boba Fett show, like fuck yeah, but like it just wasn't good.
Yeah.
So if they could like do all that and execute it, I would prefer that more than anything. But I don't know, it's just ass. It's just ass stuff all around.
I just feel like everyone's trying so hard to capture the flame that She-Hulk had, and it's
Shut
like,
the fuck up.
what?
And what
And
was even
it's
the best Marvel show? I watched a good amount of them.
people like WandaVision, right?
People do. I didn't watch that.
I didn't watch it either. Actually, I watched like part of an episode and I didn't really get it.
Well, once I clicked on WandaVision and I saw it opened up in black and white, I was like, click off. I just no color, bro, and a Marvel project. Like you got me fucked up. Like they're like literally
Yeah,
supposed to be like the best like for color. Like both of them, Star Wars and fucking Marvel. Like if they're not colorful and popping off screen, like you've lost me instantly.
yeah. I mean, of
That's like a
course, if
big appeal.
yeah. I mean, you really got to be making up for it. I remember the black and white Black Mirror episode when I was Black Mirror pilled. Also, was like extremely disappointing to me.
Oh yeah, dude. What was that one called, bro? And didn't it go into color?
Was that the crocodile? I thought it was like is it the one with
It's
the
not Crocodile.
robot dog killer thing?
Yeah, that.
That was black and white,
I think
right?
it's like Metalhead. Does
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
that sound right?
It does.
I hope a Black Mirror
What
fan.
did Black Mirror do wrong, bro? Do you think that Black Mirror, the ones that did pop off, would they pop off today, or did they pop off because like we were in middle school,
We were in high school,
high school?
and but what do you mean by like? Do you think like they hold up today? Is that what you're asking?
Like I remember watching Nosedive when I was like high as fuck, and I
Which
was like
one?
Nosedive where everyone has like
Oh
the
yeah.
social score, and I was like, this is the coolest thing ever. Like this is so creative. And I remember I went home and I showed it to my parents, and I could tell they were both like, and I was like, they just don't get it. But now looking back on the premise, I feel like I would have the same reaction where it's like, oh, everybody's got a social score, like
Nosedive in particular is a weird one though, I feel.
yeah.
Some of them hold up for me.
What do you think holds up?
Crocodile,
Like,
which
explain
is not
Crocodile.
Metalhead, but it's the one where it's just like this couple that like ran over a biker like while they're going
Yes,
out to a
yes.
cabin.
And they track the murder like through
They
different
yeah, she tracks it through like their memories and stuff. It's just really cool. I like that one. That one like builds suspense really well, I think.
yeah. The one that I think would stick with me is and maybe it wouldn't. I don't know. Shut Up and Dance, right? Where he's
Shut Up and Dance. I don't know if I would enjoy that one these days.
I didn't enjoy it. I actually like distinctively remember feeling so creeped out by it.
Or what
And
about
like that particular, I'm so sorry. That particular kind of creep, that's the kind of thing I was describing when I got it back from watching Longlegs. Is like I wouldn't say Longlegs' plot or anything was like particularly impressive, but like there was a certain level of creep that I got watching it that I couldn't shake.
Oh,
Very similar to the vibe I got when I watched Shut Up and Dance. I don't even think like I know Playtest is one that people really get up about for like
ah,
creepiness. That one didn't really do it for me.
that
Ar
one's.
Archangel with like the
I
turtle
like that
song thing.
one. I like that one.
I liked it, and I did feel extremely disturbed at the end. I didn't have quite the same suspense level, if you know what I mean. So I don't know. I'm not sure if they would hold up. I really would probably have to rewatch it. But also, rewatching something is so different than watching it the first time. And I haven't even watched the newest Black Mirrors because I just heard they're so fucking bad, and
They
like I
got
don't
off.
care.
They fucked up, dude. They fucked up.
Yeah, I do think. I mean, so we were a bit older when the Star Trek one came out, USS Callister, right? And I remember watching that and thinking it was pretty cool. But we were still like what
Well, I
16?
think that season was good, bro. I don't think that was the problematic season.
Which season was that?
I think that's season
Four,
three, and I'm pretty sure
season
season
three.
three had like a bunch of bangers in it.
Let me see this.
But I'm pretty. It was the season that
No,
had
that was
strike.
no.
No,
Season four. Yeah, that was season four with USS Callister, Archangel, Crocodile. Hang
that's
the
a good
DJ was
season, bro.
Hang the
That's a
DJ.
good season, bro.
This came out in 2017, so we were freshly 17 at the time. This also had Metalhead, which
The
sucked.
next season fucking blew it, dude.
It had
'Cause
Black Museum, which was I would say a shoddy attempt to try and like make a story out of all this, which I thought fell flat. But sorry, go ahead.
I thought the next season is when they fucked up.
Let me see season five. I think all I remember from
That's
that one
Striking
is
Vipers.
Striking Vipers goes hard. I don't care what anybody says.
It does go hard, but that season as a whole was when it started to fail for me.
I think Striking Vipers goes hard, but I also think it made absolutely no fucking sense. Smithereens, I don't remember, and Rachel Jack. Is this the Miley Cyrus? Yeah,
Yes.
I never
And
actually watched the Miley Cyrus.
Smithereens, bro, literally, you might as well go turn on fucking Law and Order, bro. I swear to God. Like,
Well, people said that a lot about the one in season two, right? With the, like the Yellow Jackets. No, not season two. Season three. Hated in the Nation. Yeah, it was basically like a fucking like cop fucking film about like you
is
know
that the one
these
where
like
he fucks the pig?
no, that's the pilot.
Oh,
It's the Hated in the Nation is about a police detective in London works with a tech savvy sidekick to investigate mysterious deaths linked to social media. And I'm pretty sure there's like these like robotic bees or robotic wasps.
what season?
Season three, episode six.
Oh, I didn't. I've literally never watched that one.
Wow, don't waste your time. It would be we could maybe tier list Black Mirror episodes at one point. Do you think we could do that? I actually would love to do that.
I would, but I haven't seen like any of season six.
Oh, and neither have I. I don't think we should even like acknowledge it as like part of the fucking like
I've heard it was horrible though.
yeah, same. Let me see. Oh, they came out with five. I heard actually some mixed reviews. I mean, I heard mostly it was bad, but I heard some people being like, it's not that bad. So I don't know. I'm not gonna watch it, unfortunately, but like
No,
it holds a special place in my heart, particularly season four, episode four, Hang the DJ. I remember being like pretty into.
so good.
But again, like I don't know how much I would really like it these days because like I don't know, it sort of has that like Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind esque um like savior esque, you know, fucking relationship, which like when you're a young impressionable person, I feel like those kind of themes and motifs really strike a chord in you, you
Yeah.
know? And like you really want like you think that's so whimsical and fun and special. And like that's I do think contributed to my appreciation for a few things, like particularly Hang the DJ, you know, where it's just like I kind of forget the whole plot, but I think it boils down to like, oh, you know, like the love can overcome the rules of the game they're all playing and whatever the fuck, and like that's all great and everything, but I wonder if I would kind of roll my eyes at it these days, you know.
Yeah. I get what you're saying.
But yeah, I don't think I would roll my eyes at Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. I think that's a pretty beautiful movie, sort of in the same sense that I wouldn't roll my eyes at Everything Everywhere, because like pretty basic comparable premise, right? Of like, oh, actually, I'm gonna get like I'm gonna get teary if I think too much about that movie. That just gets me. That just gets me. It gets me every time. I don't think maybe there's something to the fact that like maybe your theme can be cheesy, but like there's still ways in which you can deliver it in such a fucking moving way, which I think that movie accomplished, similar to Steins Gate. But we don't got to go down that path. Sorry, I'm rambling. What's up?
Oh yeah, I think the entire History of You is my favorite Black Mirror episode. That's the one where you can like go back in your mind and like replay
Uh-huh.
shit.
I do remember that. I'm kind of scaring myself right now at how well I know all of these fucking episodes. I think I actually was a huge Black Mirror nerd now that I'm realizing it.
The entire
Like
History of You is so good, bro.
I've watched that episode in particular definitely several times, you know?
They got something good going with that.
They did, but like yeah, I do. I
You
do think
like that, bro. You like
I
that.
do. But you know what I mean? Where it's like I worry that today I would in my head be like, oh, they can look back at their memories and see he's cheating.
I
Ooh,
mean, if a
what's
show
gonna
that was
happen?
similar like that dropped today, bro, I would roll my eyes.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. Is like
Definitely, dude.
that's what I'd be worried about.
Well, see,
Funny enough,
I think that's why Smiling Friends is hitting me so hard, dude, is because so many animated shows that have dropped, I feel, are just like falling into like old tropes, Family Guy tropes, like Simpsons tropes, bro. And I'm sick of it. But Smiling Friends really like breaks that barrier for me. Like
yeah, they got a unique thing going on for sure.
they break the barrier of like animated show for me, like in such a good way. Like it hit me so good.
Uh-huh.
That's why,
Yeah, I
and that's
don't.
also why I was saying like Gen Z humor. Like, dude, that show like has Gen Z humor.
Oh, for sure, for
And it's
sure.
so fundy, bro. It's
Yeah,
just so funny.
parts of it are hilarious. I don't know. Yeah, it's I get a weird like I don't know. I don't have a huge drive to watch it, but I do find it funny whenever I do. There's something. Can I? Is this weird? I almost get like an anxiety when I want to watch Smiling
Yeah,
Friends.
dude, for sure.
I don't know
For
how to
sure,
explain
bro.
that.
It's like uncomfortable at times.
I almost wonder if that comes from like as a kid, whenever like Adult Swim would roll around and like you'd watch through Family Guy and fucking like
American
Robot,
Dad.
yeah, and Robot Chicken. Then you get to some like weird Adult Swim stuff when you're up way too late and it's kind of creepy and weird and like scary.
Oh, Smiling Friends is like just like that, dude. And what is
Yeah,
that one I'm thinking of, bro? Because I've seen that same shit, dude. The one where it's like all the food in the gas station and
yeah,
stuff. Like there's
the
like the
fucking
milkshake and
yeah,
like
yeah, 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 yeah.
that shit. I've never seen it, but it always was like the weird Adult Swim. Like I'm not crossing that line, bro.
I think from what I heard, that show's actually pretty fucking funny.
Usually that's the case.
Uh-huh. There's a meatball and shit.
Like how it's the case with fucking Smiling Friends, bro. Like,
Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Yeah, that's what it is.
well, dude, even like Smiling Friends like intro, like have you seen their intro? I know you've seen it, but like you probably
Yeah,
forgot about it
yeah,
already. But dude, the way they do that, like it's unsettling, bro.
yeah. It's just like a fucking like wave of colors and shit, right?
Yeah, but
Like,
it like pops out at you, and then it's like, and it has like the theme song's like fucking like two times speed, basically.
uh-huh.
It's
I kind of love that.
crazy. No, dude, they kill it, bro. Because
Yeah.
all the uncomfortableness is always broken by just like such a fucking like banger joke.
Uh-huh. I do think like in general, Adult Swim's done a pretty good job over the years of like putting up some pretty funny shows, you know? Like how many
Dude,
shows got their come up through Adult Swim, right?
totally, bro. I have such a soft place in my heart for like that kind of stuff. Like that's always what I wanted to do when I was younger was like have a show like that. I used to think
Uh-huh.
it was the coolest thing in the world.
Yeah, they got something special. I mean, shit.
Smiling Friends is low-key like reigniting that flame in me to like
Oh
fucking
yeah.
like make a show, but that's just so hard to do that.
One of my biggest regrets from my childhood is not being like a Adventure Time regular show kid. Because
Oh,
like
that was me, bro.
yeah, dude, I've watched some episodes these days, and like I just know I would have ate that shit up, you know?
It was so good when you were a kid.
I think it does hold up. Like I think I probably could watch it these days. I think it's just different, you know, when like you're younger.
Adventure Time does hold up. I watched it like somewhat recently and it was like very entertaining.
Yeah, me too. I thought it was pretty funny. So anyway,
Yeah. I guess that's it,
okay.
huh?
Yeah, so episode 18 next week.
Episode 18 next week. Expect Vince's animated show to hit the the brainstorming portion of it.
The Brain Trust.
You know, me and Alex, guest of the show, like we're trying to make an animated show together for a while.
Oh yeah.
Hmm. I still draw the character to this day.
Wow.
We have, I'll show it one day on Patreon.
Do you want to pitch like the storyline to me, or is this going to be a well kept secret?
Uh, I'm gonna keep it a secret. I'll tell
Okay.
you the name of it.
Are you gonna let me like in on it once you start like getting big with it or whatever? Or am I like just your podcast friend?
Oh, you for sure. I mean, this idea though, I think it's don't tell Alex. I think
Much
it's
bigger than the podcast.
no, don't tell Alex. I think this idea is
Oh, okay,
I think this idea
okay,
is done, bro.
that's all
It's
right.
called Forlorn though.
For long, forlorn,
Forlorn.
forlorn. That's a fun phrase.
Mm-hmm.
Forlorn and 7 years ago.
Forlorn and 7 years ago, Fortnite. And Fortnite is the name of the new one.
Oh, nice. So you're gonna make a game called Fortnite?
Yeah, yeah. Okay,
Do you think,
so
do you think anybody ever said that to like the devs for Fort? Oh, you're making a game called Fortnite? That's cool. Like,
what's your idea?
uh,
What's your game idea? Minecraft?
yeah. Oh, what do you do? Oh, there's like these blocks. Oh,
What's your game idea? Call of Duty?
oh. Do you think people will like shooting? Oh, I guess at that point people were already shooting.
What about the guy that said like, what's your game idea? And he said Doki Doki Literature Club Plus.
Instantly the most popular person at his high school. Everybody loves him.
The
Accolades, accolades on accolades.
sad
Maybe
truth about that, guys. I
What about the
don't
guy
know.
who was like, "Oh, what are you doing with that rod?" And then he was like, "Oh, I'm just like harnessing lightning for like for electricity." You know?
They're probably like, damn, dude, you're a genius. You should be on the
Yeah,
100.
yeah, yeah. Like you're like, hey, you should be on the 100, but also like the British or whatever. You know?
I heard Ben Frank was a. I don't actually. I was about to say that. Thank God I didn't.
I'm not sure where you're going, but
I was gonna
what?
say, what's a way I could say this?
Let's.
Inappropriate. He's inappropriate.
Oh, wait, really?
That's what I heard. I heard he was like not good with like women.
Oh, I did not hear that.
Well, have you ever watched The Office?
A little bit here and there.
There's
To
an
be fair.
episode where Ben Franklin was like, whatever, blah, blah, blah. It was a Ben Franklin episode, basically. But
You know
yeah,
what
Ben
always?
Franklin's like a bad
Oh, sorry.
guy.
Oh, I didn't know. I actually did not know that.
Dude, our
So,
session has 10 minutes.
okay. Well, how should we do this then?
I
Should
say
should we email? Should we do emails? Should we pivot? Or should we what should we do?
yeah, we could bang out Josh's email, I'd say. So we
Should
got
we
an email from a good friend, Josh.
Uh-huh.
And the subject was 15.
Uh-huh.
Hmm.
Huh.
Bros, no Mahomes? You gotta be kidding me. Haha. How come you never talk about baseball? Not your thing? I'm from VA, so been an O's fan because of my dad. Me and my boys been hitting comedy clubs lately. Flame must have a shit ton in NYC. Like them? Later, Josh. Later,
I
Josh.
actually love Josh so much.
Yeah, you're the best, Josh. Thank you so much for emailing us.
I really do think that you characterize him well with your voice. I don't know why, but I just feel like I feel like that's the way Josh is sending these emails, you know?
Well, it's how he's writing them, honestly. Like, have you ever looked at how he writes one of them? It's very
I think so, yeah.
informal. Like, if he was
Yeah.
writing it formal, I would read it formal. But he
Yeah.
writes it like he's texting me.
Yeah. No, I like it. Mahomes. I mean, shit. You like Mahomes?
Yeah, see, Josh, I wasn't gonna pick like Mahomes just because like he's like maybe the most goated 15. Like, it's just like who's your favorite 15?
Well, I wouldn't even say it's your for me. It's not my favorite. I kind of just like think of I think it's fun to think of a weird one, you know.
I kind of do it like who's my favorite? Who's my favorite 15?
I wouldn't say Cal Clutterbuck is my favorite 15, but like you know,
I would maybe say Emmanuel Mudiay is my favorite 15. Like I'd maybe say that, Josh, like straight up. Is that a
uh,
problem?
I wouldn't say it's a problem, but it's also like,
Dang, that's embarrassing maybe. Well, like who else is a cool 15? Like there hasn't been that many.
I mean, I can't really think of too many. I mean, fucking probably other quarterbacks, right? Or is it just Holmes?
When I have my mic like this, does it make an awful noise?
You just sound like you're louder and closer to it.
It does. You don't hear like a ruffling with the mic noise?
No, I don't hear ruffling at all.
Okay, sorry guys, you had to hear that technical difficulties right there. But
Um,
yeah, you know, we're not just gonna pick Mahomes because he's the GOAT.
yeah, I mean, yeah, it's maybe we could shout out the goats more often, but like,
Well,
I want to.
I did say Jokic that episode,
Oh, that's right.
two-time
Wait,
MVP.
then I kind of see Josh's point because like if you're gonna say Jokic and be like, well, you got to pay respect. I mean, kind of weird now.
Yeah, maybe a little bit. Yeah, Josh, you know, I said Wayne trained this episode, favorite 17. Sorry, bro. There's
You
probably a
can't.
goated 17 out there somewhere.
Is there a goated 17 besides like Lucic, Sharangovich, and Simmons?
No, I was about to look it up. Those are like the only players that have ever wore it that matter.
17. That seems like a baseball number to me.
I got one.
Okay.
JJ Redick.
He wore 17?
He did. At
Dude,
least it's together.
he's gotta feel like such a cuck right now with like all the shit with the UConn head coach. And then the UConn head coach basically just like turning it down. I think the rumor is he just used the Lakers position to negotiate a better contract, I think. And then they're like, oh yeah, JJ. So yeah, here you go. Like that's gotta feel weird, no?
Mm, I bet JJ Redick's like, dang, I get to coach the fucking Lake show.
Yeah.
Like, I'm
Probably.
chilling.
Yeah. He's in a weird spot. I mean,
I don't know.
he's
I've seen some people put some pressure on him, like he's in this horrible spot. But dude, like, I think he's fucking chilling. We're straying quite a bit from Josh's email though, right
we
here.
are, but like this is important.
Okay, get off what you have to say.
I just think I mean he's fucked. Like he's not going to make the Lakers good. They just don't have the goods anymore. And like what's going to be the vibe once LeBron leaves? Like you think JJ is going to be allowed to stick around? Fuck no, he's done.
I
You
think
know?
JJ's aware of that though.
So he's just kind of like chilling.
I think he's just like pulling up. He's like, I get to coach the Lakers. I get to coach like the GOAT. Like he'll have a job in like media or whatever, like
Yeah.
forever. Like I don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe
I
he's
guess so.
stressing.
Yeah, I just feel like this is probably kaput on his coaching, but I guess it's not going to be the end of the world. Anyway,
Better to coach them than the Hornets. Like I know he was interviewing with the Hornets. Like I just feel like people are like, oh, why would you take Lakers? You're gonna catch blame. It's like, dude, it's JJ Redick. He like lives for that shit.
yeah, I guess.
Oh, like after he finishes coaching, oh yeah, I coach with the Hornets guys back on my podcast. Or yo, I coached Bron and
Yeah.
AD and Connect Four and Bronny. I got to see the first father son duo ever. You know, he can
One
get
thing I
on.
don't get, all the memes that are like, oh, JJ Redick when the Lakers need to hit a shot, and it's like the meme of like the coach coming on the court. Since when is like everybody respecting JJ Redick as like a great NBA player? Like he was fine,
What?
right?
He
Like
was wet. He was wet.
yeah, he's a good shooter, but like not
I think
like
people respect him in the way that they respect Kyle Korver, and I think that's fair.
he was Kyle Korver levels of shooter.
Definitely.
Okay, all right, fair enough.
In my opinion, I mean, I
Fair
think
enough. Fair enough.
all right, how come we never talk about baseball, bro? Not your thing? I mean, he's
Um,
from VA, so he's been an O's fan.
yeah. I mean, I like I am caught up in my baseball, unfortunately. I guess that kind of gives you all you need to know is that I'm calling it unfortunate. It's like baseball is baseball, you know? Like it is the only sport in the summer and I am going to pay attention to it because it is important to me. But like I mean like the Chicago baseball teams are both really, really bad, so that kind of like takes a little bit of the fun out of it for me personally. You have a fun team. I mean, where's your enthusiasm?
Yeah, I mean, I keep track of the Phillies. I don't catch the games. I do like going to the games quite a bit. I think you were just at a game. Did you enjoy it? I really enjoy going to games. I
Yeah,
think
I
it's
enjoyed
fun.
the game. I enjoyed the game, and I literally didn't see a single run cross the plate.
Wow.
Wait, did I tell you that story?
No. Wait, before you
Oh,
tell me that, wait, I had something so good to say about baseball, bro. So fucking good. Oh yeah, Josh, it's funny that you asked this because I'm pretty sure you emailed this before you listened to our most recent episode, and in our most recent episode, baseball came up. Just want to say,
wait, it did?
yeah, because we talked briefly about the Phillies.
Uh, well, there
So we
you go.
did talk a little bit baseball there. We did. We did.
We did. We
Okay,
did.
so what happened? You saw no runs scored?
Yeah, so I'm at the Cubs versus Diamondback game. I actually sat next to a guy with a Philadelphia Phillies hat on his head, and as he was walking down, I looked at his hat and I was like, "Phillies fan?" And he said nothing, and I was like, "Oh, that was terrible." And then like a couple minutes later, he starts chatting me up and like all this shit. So I ended up talking to him for a while, and he's a funny Phillies fan. He had good things to say about all the Philly teams. Um, but yeah, so I'm at a Cubs versus Diamondback game, 0-0 through I think 4 innings, 5 innings, and we had one of our friends is also at the game, so I met up with him on the concourse to say hi and have a drink, and then I come back after an inning. During the time I'm gone, 3 runs get scored, all by the Diamondbacks, and like I'm watching it on the TVs in the concourse, and I'm like, oh shit, get back to my seat, scoreless the rest of the game.
Yeah, it ended
So
3-zip, right?
I somehow managed to be at the whole game and miss all of the runs. So,
But
you know,
it is mostly about the environment at the
oh
game,
yeah, I
bro.
didn't care whatsoever.
Wrigley, dude, oh, I don't know. It's sick. It's just
Wrigley's
so
a fun.
sick.
Wrigley's fun.
It's
It's
got
just it
such a
is.
cool area, bro. Like,
Oh, I love the area, dude. Wrigleyville in general, like I know it's a little bit like frat boy coded, a little bit like Daddy's Money coded, but like it's cool and it's fun, and I had a fun time walking to the game. Um, and yeah, I mean, it's like I could see why it gets a reputation for like, oh, the fans don't actually care; they want to just like go get drunk. Like, it's a fun environment, dude. It's a lot of fun. People come out to the games whether they win or lose; they have a good time. I'm a Sox fan at heart, but you know, fuck the Sox.
go Mountcastle, by the way. Is he still on
Yeah,
the
so
team?
he's on the O's. He's actually not doing too well this year. He's getting bumped down the order. I mean, they got so
I'm a
many
fucking
guys coming up.
Mountcastle guy, though.
Yeah. Apparently the O's are in the running for getting Luis Robert from us, so I think that would definitely. Although, I mean, Cedric Mullins is like not having the best year, but he's kind of good. So I mean, I guess having him on the bench isn't a bad thing. But the Orioles are good as fuck. So I'm happy for Josh. He's got a fun team to root for. How far is the drive from Virginia to Maryland? Probably not too far at all, right? They're like right next to each other. They're actually right next to each other, right?
Ah,
Yeah, yeah, they are. Because I always think about that because like DC is in Maryland, right? And then like Richmond, Virginia is where our old capital used to be, right?
I don't
Wait,
know.
no, no, no. Hold on.
Hey, you're about to
Wait.
get cut off by the Zoom session. We're under a
Maybe
minute
that's a
here.
good thing. Maybe that's a good thing.
We're under a
No,
minute here.
no. Why, Rich? I don't know. Just forget it. Hold on. Can I get U.S. map? U.S. map. I don't know. Yeah, maybe we should just get cut off. I mean, Orioles are
Yeah,
good.
you're gonna get cut off soon.
I'm flunking U.S. geography. Do we have more questions from Josh?
We do. We'll open the next session with his last one.
Okay, sounds good. They are next to each other, so I'm saved.
All right, guys. See you in session 2. Hey guys, welcome back. So Shane, we got to really continue with Josh's questions. Okay, we're gonna have to continue with Josh's questions here. Me and my boys been hitting comedy clubs lately. Flame must have a shit ton in NYC. Like
Down with the sick.
So what do you think about the comedy clubs out there? I'll answer this really quick for you, Josh, because I've never been to one. I really would like to try it out. You know, there's actually this kind of somewhat famous one that's out in a town that's really close to us, so I would love to try that one out, dude. And the only reason I'm rushing is we have a great idea, but Shane is gonna have a great answer for you. He really thought long and hard about this. He's about to give you one of the best answers you've ever heard in your entire life.
Wait, what comedy club are you talking about?
It's over in I'll call it B Town. Oh my God, why would I say
Oh
that?
my God, they're gonna come. Yeah. So basically, comedy clubs are a place where you can go and listen to jokes. So me personally, I think comedy clubs are fun. I think they're fun even if the comedians aren't very funny. Why do I think that? So I think that when you're in an environment where people are telling jokes and everybody around you's laughing, it's kind of silly, you know. And we were recently, me and my friend.
Oh wow!
We went to this. We went to this club in the Lower East Side of Manhattan, and it was very small. Like I was expecting us, because I had gone to a comedy club in Madison, and it was kind of big, and we we went to this one in Manhattan, and it was kind of small, and so it was small enough to where the comedians would like interact with us, and they'd be like, "Hey,
Like
what are you
physically?
doing?" No, 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 no. They'd be like, "What are you
I
doing?"
imagine him like so close that he could like touch the guests.
Uh-huh. So there's like a host, right? So who comes out and he'll greet everybody and he'll introduce all the comics. And so the host was like messing around with the crowd and he asked me, he's like, hey, what do you all do? And I told him crypto because I didn't really know what else to say and I thought it was funny. And literally the whole rest of the night they kept like bagging on us for crypto.
Um,
And like at some point I told him we don't do crypto, bro, and it was kind of a funny reveal. But anyway, I do think it's a fun time. I think it's fun no matter what. I honestly think I've had thoughts of how funny it would be if we could get like our whole friend group together and like all do like 5 minutes of open mic in front of each other. I think it would legit be
oh,
like I think it would legit be such a fun time to like see all of our friends put on the spotlight like that and like have to really, perform, So that was
Honestly,
always a
Josh,
goal
you're
of mine.
inspiring me. Like, I'm gonna bring it up to the boys. Like, let's go to a comedy club. Like,
Yep.
and it's kind of a lit idea that we've never really tapped into.
It's a great idea. It's a great idea. I think that I think like I said, no matter what, despite like maybe if you don't have the funniest group or anything or the funniest comedians, I think it's still gonna be a good time because typically these places will also have like a drink limit or something, and like that kind of gets the funny juices flowing as well. Which not advocating for any of that kind of stuff. Obviously, I think it's fucked up, but yeah, I think it's just a good time. So yeah.
Yeah, much love to you, Josh, for sending us in that email. We give you a heart on screen for that.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so thank you so much, Josh. We really appreciate it. Send us in infinite amounts of them. And now to another person who deserves a heart, and that is my mom. And she heard last week's episode and had a lot to say about your pasta saltwater drama. So she says, "Why the hate on salt this week, Shane? You must put salt in the pasta water. It gives flavor to the pasta. If your pasta cooks quick, then you need a handful. And if it's done in less than 10 minutes, you don't need as much. How can I trust my Sunday sauce recipe with you if you hate on salt? What's next? Hate on basil? And pepper is
Oh,
only good with salt. It's a symbiotic relationship." And there's my mom just being smart and lovely as she always is. And she generously said that she would give you her pasta recipe, and you said, "I'll take it. I can't wait. That'd be awesome." And now you're gonna disrespect her recipe instantly. So it's crazy.
well, I think I actually have a few things to say here. So, one, this is a big problem with I think generalizations in today's world. Is why are we pushing this conversation into the basil sphere? I'm a huge basil supporter. I actually think basil is one of the most fantastic plants known to man. So, no, I'm not an anti anything guy. All right. I just gotta say, and before I even address the claims made in the statement as well. I mean, like you're touting this like you're some fucking mama's boy making the pasta sauce every Sunday. Motherfucker, I'd ask you for the sauce if I thought you had any indication of how to make that shit. But no, I got to go through your mother, and that's fine. I appreciate your mother. And so now I will start to speak about the salt in the pasta. And you know what? You're right. You are right. I understand that salt in the water serves a purpose that is useful, and it does a lot for some things, whatever people say. But I gotta say, the put salt in your pasta crowd has definitely gone too far. Like I want to bring up one story in specific, and I'm not going to name any names or anything, but I had a funny encounter because I'm pretty loud and vocal about like, hey, I'm not a salt in the water kind of guy. And so one day I was cooking pasta at my girlfriend's apartment, and one of her roommates said like, hey, you put salt in the water, and I'm like, nah, I don't do that. And so they didn't like that very much. And
Oh no.
they said, no, like you actually should put salt in the water. It makes it a lot better. I'm like, I make pasta for myself. I've done it several times. I don't put salt in my water. I don't want to put
And
salt
they
in my
said,
water.
"No, make it." And he like pulls out like a weapon.
Let me finish the
Oh,
story.
sorry.
Moments later, creeping in the shadows comes a figure, salt in hand. They come around from behind me, throw salt into my boiling pot of water, and they thought they would fuck up my whole vibe, but actually I fucking put my hand out because I saw this fucking shit coming on the way, and I caught the fucking salt, and I'm like, I'm not putting salt in my fucking water. So that was the whole ordeal. But I just gotta say, it kind of goes to show that maybe some of you saltwater folks need to tone it down a touch because I'm just trying to make the damn pasta, all right? I'm not submitting. I'm not submitting this to Gordon Ramsay. I'm not submitting this to fucking Mike Tyson. I'm not submitting this to anybody. All right. I'm just trying to make some damn pasta. You
You
know.
want to know how Mike Tyson would say, "You got to put salt in that water." Should I even do that? I shouldn't do that. Um, you guys at home can do that.
Yeah. Send in your
Um,
no
but
boo
thanks for that email,
boo.
Mom. I feel completely comfortable cutting her off to get to the awesome segment we have planned. Thanks for the email, though, Mom. Love you so, so much. Took you to episode 17, I guess.
Wait, did we do all of Josh's?
Yeah, we finished this. The last thing was the comedy club stuff.
Oh.
So we're all
Wait, I
done
meant
with
to say.
emails.
Oh, did we? Ah, I meant to say something. Can I say it still?
Yeah, go back to it.
Just to defend my character, the capital of the United States was never in Richmond, Virginia. The capital of the Confederacy was in Richmond, Virginia. And the reason why I thought that maybe perhaps at one point the capital of the actual United States was in Richmond, Virginia, is because I remembered there was a deal with the whole like moving the capital thing. So part of the Hamilton play and part of our actual American history is that there was some kind of compromise with fucking Hamilton and whatever Jefferson and shit where they decided, okay, we're going to move the capital from guess where?
Philadelphia.
Philadelphia, and we're going to put it in DC. And I got that conflated with I knowing that there was a capital of some sort belonging to the Confederacy, unfortunately, that was in Richmond, Virginia. So that's why I thought it was the way it was. That being said, I was still absolutely fucking correct in that Virginia and Maryland are bordered by each other. So that being said, I think everybody should put their pitchforks down for a second.
I think you're gonna catch a lot of hate for this.
With the sickness. Yeah, maybe. All right, what do we got next?
So we came up with a fun game where we're going to incorporate AI into the show because we've lost all creativity. Every last bit of creativity that we have said, fuck that. We are going to chat GPT and we're going to ask for some rizz scenarios and we're going to rate each other's rizz.
Yeah.
Even
So
you guys can actually, I'll do a poll too at the end of this. I'll throw it in Spotify, a poll. You rate who had the better rizz at the end of this, okay? Y'all can vote who had the better rizz.
yeah, okay. So we had a conversation about before this, and I want to remind you, and I wish I could do this off the pod, but here we are. So we're trying to be marketable. We want to make this marketable, right?
Oh yeah,
What's the name of the game? Say it.
short form content.
No, the game we're about to play.
Oh, rate my rizz.
Rate My Riz. You're playing Rate My Riz, and what is it? America's favorite game.
America's favorite game, Rate My Rizz. Welcome back. You guys got a front row seat to Rate My Rizz this week with contestants Vince and Shane battling it head to head in very realistic scenarios.
Uh-huh.
So, do you want to go first? Do you want me to go first? Should we do like a coin toss to
Yeah, let's
I'm gonna do a coin toss generator.
Uh-huh.
What are you thinking here?
I'm gonna go Tails. I've always been a Tails guy.
Oh, okay.
I see ChatGPT littering your other tab.
Heads.
So you pick or
I
you
would
go
like
first?
to read you a scenario actually. And funny
Whoa,
enough,
whoa, whoa,
wait. Ah, shit. I'm gonna black that out on the thing.
whoa! Wait, before I answer anything, can I give a disclaimer?
Oh, important disclaimer. Yes, get this out.
Yeah, so this is, as you've mentioned, realistic but essentially made up scenarios. I'm in a committed relationship with my beautiful girlfriend
A
Allison.
happy relationship, right?
A happy relationship with my beautiful girlfriend Allison, and
But
a
you guys
committed
have your bumps in the roads and
Yo,
just like any relationship.
no, we don't.
Like
We
Shane, I want to
actually,
get Trader Joe's orange chicken. I'm
we've
thinking about
actually
stop being a vegetarian.
we've managed to agree on every single lunch, dinner, fucking thing to do in the afternoon. Like,
Who's the one that's so agreeable?
we just no, neither. We're actually both unagreeable. We just happen to always want the same fucking thing. So, yeah, thanks.
You guys are on the same schedule.
Hmm.
Okay, but important disclaimer. Let me get you a scenario. Okay,
Okay.
buckle in. Get ready. Okay, so bro, let me paint this out. I'm gonna try to get into like a short form mode. Bro, let me just paint this out for you, bro, okay? All right. So imagine you're at your neighborhood carnival and meet a girl in a fortune teller's tent. She predicts you'll find a lost sock that vanished in the dryer and introduces herself as Luna, the carnival's troublemaker. How do you open?
Well, I'd say, well, you're quite the troublemaker, aren't you?
Oh.
I maybe I already lost a sock on the way here because you've been getting me in some trouble, Luna.
Oh, like you, okay. Going for some you knocked my socks off bits. I don't know if
No.
that'll. I don't
Yeah,
know.
wait, oh wait, yeah. Hey,
I think that
Luna.
might be El Riz, bro.
No, yeah, you open. Wait, how do you open if she's already predicting your future? You're not really opening at that point.
I just wonder if Luna set the whole thing up.
Yeah, I'm starting to think this is like not as organic as I once thought. Yeah, wait, how do you open with me? Oh, I don't know, Luna. Maybe you just fucking lost my sock in the dryer. No,
Let's say,
you're
dang, this is a pretty weird scenario.
I'd say you're quite the troublemaker. Where's my sock?
Oh my, stop.
Okay,
Stop, bro.
all right, rate my riz.
No, I've actually decided, dude. We just have to let the comments decide, dude, because I don't know how
You're
to
not,
rate your Riz.
you're not gonna rate my Riz?
Well, what do you mean rate it?
I mean, like on a scale of, like fucking young Sheldon to like the main character of How I Met Your Mother.
I'll give you 3 young Sheldons out of 8 How I Met Your Mothers.
All right, I'll take it.
Um, all right, give me a scenario.
Okay. You're at a laundromat and see a girl struggling with a machine that's clearly malfunctioning, causing her clothes to spin wildly. It's making a comical racket. You decide to help by offering a spare coin and a grin. How do you open?
Holy shit, do your clothes weigh 200 pounds? So bad.
Oh no,
That's
dude.
so bad.
That's not right. That's not, dude. What kind of rinse is that?
Dude, if I was really head over heels, I might open up with some shit like that. What
Oh
kind of clothes
no.
do you wear?
Yeah.
What are those made of?
I feel like this scenario and Luna from the carnival are connected somehow.
Yeah, it might be the same. It might be a setup, bro.
Like this is how you lose a sock, stuff like this.
That scenario is too good though.
All right.
All right. Do you want to rate my res? Or do you want me to give you the next one?
Well, if you're not gonna, okay. Well, should we do the same
How?
scale?
Yeah, give me how many young Sheldons out of How I Met Your
I'm
Mothers?
gonna give you. I'm gonna give you 5 How I Met Your Mothers because out of 8 How I Met Your Mothers because like while unconventional, it would probably somebody would at least find it funny in the laundromat. Maybe it's not her, but somebody else. I don't know.
Yeah. All right. I think that would be good res, honestly. That like it's kind of like cringe, but I feel like I would actually pull some shit like that. All
Okay.
right. So imagine you're at a quirky fruit themed art exhibit and you accidentally
Ooh.
bump into a girl examining a painting of dancing pineapples. She
Cool.
smiles and hands you a note that says, "Looks like we're fruitfully colliding here."
Okay.
You how do you open?
Um, how do I open? She just handed me a fucking note. I think I'm already in, bro. She
Yeah,
handed me a
but
she
like
handed
what
me a note saying that we're fruitfully colliding. What do I got to do at this point? But okay, fine, fine, fine.
what's the
I,
first thing you say after she says, "Looks like we're fruitfully colliding here"?
okay. I'd probably say something along the lines of, "Well, if we're fruitfully colliding, then I must be a lychee because I'm popping my boba in my face right now." Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I must be an
Holy
apple.
shit,
I must
bro.
I must be an apple because my cheeks are rosy as a honeycomb apple in the summertime.
Oh my God. I actually like
Riz?
that Riz, bro.
Riz.
I mean,
What's
I'll
up with the
easily,
pineapple stuff?
I don't know, dude.
Why are
I
you giving me situations where I don't have to do any of the legwork?
dude. The next one.
I'm getting
Oh,
past the notes,
wait till
dude.
my next one, bro. The next one, it's gonna be all you, bro.
All right, all right, all right, all right. Well, you got to answer one first.
All right, yeah, I'll give you 4 young Sheldons. Okay, so yeah, go.
Okay. In a dimly lit library, you notice a girl intently reading an old, leather bound book with a mysterious gold embossed cover. The room is silent except for the occasional turning of pages. You approach her with a curious comment about the book's enigmatic title.
How do I open?
How do you open?
Is this a layup if I've ever seen one? What are you reading? Hey, what are you reading? I mean, if you're in a library and you see somebody that you're interested in reading, like, I'm sorry, bro. That is the easiest shit in the world. I wish I had
And
something funny to say.
you don't think like she's ever gotten what are you reading before?
Well, I just feel like it's so easy. Get your foot in the door, bro. Get your foot in the door.
True, true, true.
You know,
Yeah,
it's
she, I
not
mean,
Riz doesn't always have to be like the fucking home run hitter right away, you know?
mhm. Also, if you're reading a book in public, you want motherfuckers noticing it and talking to you about it. So I couldn't agree more.
Like you just got to hit her with, "What's that about? What is that?" All right. My last scenario for you. And this one's like sort of, I wanted to get one that's like movie inspired because I keep thinking about Deadpool Wolverine, the Himothy this week. All right. You're in a crowded movie theater lobby waiting for the latest superhero blockbuster to start. Suddenly, a girl in a full superhero costume, cape included, accidentally trips over her own cape right in front of you. You both start laughing at the mishap amidst the buzz of excited moviegoers.
Hmm.
Now, how do you open?
Yeah, yeah, okay, okay. Hey, I bet this fucking movie's gonna suck. You want to get out of here? Or like, hey, hey,
Bro,
you
she's
know,
in costume. She
yeah,
obviously wants
yeah.
to see the fucking
Okay, okay,
movie.
no, no, no. All right, hey, you know it's not fucking Halloween. You want to get out of here and change?
I'd be like, you're not gonna comment at all about the fall, bro?
Oh yeah.
She tripped over her
Hey,
own cape and fell right in front of you.
hey, nice fucking fall. You want to get out of here and hey, nice fucking fall. Should we fucking sue this fucking stupid movie theater playing this shitty movie? I don't know, dude. Yeah, get her with that. Like, get her out of there. You gotta get her out of the superhero movie, dude. That's nothing good's gonna
Holy
happen in that
shit,
movie.
babe, that was a messy fall. You wanna, where are you
Yeah,
sitting in the theater, by the way?
yeah. Wait, hold on. Hold on. That nice fall. It's a good thing you weren't holding the Doom popcorn bucket and spilled it, because that would have been bad. By the way, I also have the Doom popcorn bucket. You wanna? Never mind. Yeah, two. Yeah, okay.
Um, what if, okay, I have a wrinkle for it.
Okay.
What if she's one of those people that puts like the raisinets inside of her popcorn?
Dude, fucking
Yeah,
okay.
all right,
I
we'll
don't,
do it like this. This is clippable. Ready? All right, Shane. She's a 10, but she puts raisinets in her popcorn.
if that shit ain't milk duds, I don't want it.
Okay,
I
she's
go,
a 10, but she puts snow caps in her popcorn.
ew, what the fuck? Ew. If you're buying snow caps at the movie theaters, you're like strike one, two, and three.
She's a 10, but she puts cookie dough melts in her popcorn and it looks like Tristan and it is Tristan.
Does he do that?
No, but he does eat the cookie dough bites. All right,
Allison gets the milk duds in the popcorn.
give me your next risk scenario, bro.
All right. Okay. This is the last one. Okay. It's the
Yeah,
most
I'm ready. I'm
important
ready.
one. It's the most important one too. Okay.
Yeah, I'm ready.
I worked really hard to get a prompt that I was satisfied with.
Read it in a super good TikTok way.
You're at a park, juggling a few neon-colored beach balls when a girl walks up, watches you for a moment, and without warning, gives you a hard. Without warning, gives you a.
Bro,
Okay, okay, okay. Let me restart. Let me restart. Let me restart. Okay, pretend like that never happened. Cut it. Okay.
God damn it, bro. That's not clippable at
Wait,
all.
wait, wait. It will be. Okay. All right, bro. I'm gonna test your riz on this one. Okay. You're at a park, juggling a few neon-colored beach balls when a girl walks up, watches you for a moment.
Bro, dude, I can't even give you my thoughts on the fucking
Just wait.
scenario.
Just give me a second. Just give me a second. Okay. All right. Okay. We got a last up. I'm gonna test your riz on this, bro. Oh, okay. Okay. I'm gonna test your riz on this, bro.
Okay,
You're,
yeah.
you're at a park, juggling a few neon-colored beach balls when a girl walks up, watches you for a moment, and without warning, gives you a hard slap on the face. With a stern look, she says, I don't know why it's so funny, bro. I don't know. Okay, all right. I'm gonna test your riz on this, bro. You're at a park, juggling a few neon-colored beach balls when a girl walks up, watches you for a moment, and without warning, gives you a hard slap on the face. With a stern look, she says, "That's the worst juggling I've ever seen. Do you need some help? How do you open?"
Yeah, what? Yeah, do you think like you could improve this for me? I've been working hard at it for a few months now, and I think that no, that's bad, dude. I
You're gonna
couldn't.
stone cold after getting slapped in the face, be like, "Yeah, can you help me?"
Well, I hope I'm into her, right? Um,
Well,
okay, let me think. She slaps me in my face.
uh-huh.
Oh, what the actual fuck? No, this is a tough scenario.
Dude,
What did she ask me? She asked me if I need help.
That's the worst juggling I've ever seen. Do you need some help?
Um, yeah, I could use some help. By the way, nicest rack I've ever seen.
Oh my god. Can I please take you
Sorry.
through the process of getting a chat GPT to write me something like this? Because it actually was so fucking funny to me.
Yeah.
Okay. I was just going through scenarios. I was like, can you come up with a ridiculous scenario where the girl approaches me and it's something about like, a girl walks up with a grin, challenges you to a beach ball juggling duel. I was like, can you include the girl slapping me? And then it's like, with a playful smirk, lightly slaps you on the arm. And then I said, hard slap in the face. And she goes, she gives you a playful but firm slap on the face and says, wow, I didn't know juggling came with a face slap bonus. And then I said, not playful at all. And then it goes, fucking without warning, gives you a hard slap on the face with a stern look. She says, that's the worst juggling I've ever seen. Like, the tone shift after I said not playful at all had me so fucking dead. Because the other ones also, like, it seemed like GPT was, like, fed up with me. Because I kept saying, like, oh, include the girl slapping me, hard slap in the face. And they would always say, absolutely, sure thing. This one, it just starts with, you're at a park, juggling. It seemed like GPT was just fed up and gave me fucking violent slapping. Oh
Yeah,
my god, dude.
that's a good scenario.
So I was so fucking dead. Okay, so rate us in the poll in the comments. That can be a good like replacement for the Himothy poll since we fucking have the bullshit one.
Exactly.
And then
Exactly.
yeah, well, can you give? Oh, I have to give you. You get two How I Met Your Mothers and one Young Sheldon for the effort is what I would grade you as.
Thank you. Yeah. I
You're
maybe think
welcome.
the Stern approach might work with her.
Yeah, I feel like you gotta like. Oh no. Yeah, you think it's so fucking
Like you
easy?
can't get slapped in the face and not like say some shit
Not a,
about it.
yeah, no. I think I would slap myself in the face harder and be like, "You see that? You fucking juggle now."
Or be like, oh yeah, I would say like, no, I'm not gonna say that. Um, so that this has been a fucking fabulous episode of the Flameside podcast.
Yeah,
Do you have
yeah.
any closing thoughts here? I think this is about a good time to close her out here.
No, let's get out of here. What
Thank
do
you so
you
much, guys. Yeah, what?
what do you do for dinner typically when we do the podcast?
I like to eat right before, so this particular day I went to my local mini mart and I picked up a Jack's pizza.
Ooh, fun.
And I also picked up some ice cream, so I'm gonna edit this while I eat some ice cream.
I'm always
Also,
like,
happy birthday to my dad, bro. Holy
no
shit. Happy
way, no
birthday,
way.
dad. I know you're
Happy
definitely listening.
birthday.
Happy birthday, dad. Love you so much.
Yes, it's actually a great day.
But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in to episode 17 of the Flame Side. Send us some emails, it'll be on the screen. And until next time, peep the TikTok, check out the mini golf, see who won. Bye guys.
Thanks everybody.